All right. So here's the thing I don't understand. That, Kai Cenat is getting some backlash over something that he really shouldn't have. Now, I am not really familiar with Ava Chris Tyson, um, or Chris Tyson, whoever he was before, whatever. The only thing I know is Mr. Beast, and I barely know him. I'm not subscribed to any of his channels. However, apparently one of his core group of friends is allegedly into cheese pizza, and is getting her into a lot of trouble. So Kai has made a comment on this situation, and it was pretty respectful. But here's where it gets kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and watch this right quick.
Bro, he's weird, bro. That's weirdo. Weirdo. Yes, weirdo. Yes, Kris from Mr. Beast, bro. It's fucked up. It's weird. It's weird, bro. It's weird. I don't care. That shit is weird, bro. Everybody wants to see what I have to say and shit. It's weird. Should not be like none of that shit. What, a video? Let me see the tweet, bro. Whatever, the tweet, the video, I just heard it on some blogs and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, what is going on, bro? Like, how do you know the age of someone, knowing that you're a grown-ass man, and still move forward, bro? I don't understand it. I don't, bro. I don't, gang. I don't, my nigga. I don't.
And truthfully, I don't understand it either. So largely, he's not in support of this. Now, here's the thing: Mr. Beast wants to support his friend. I'm not sure how long they've been friends, but apparently they were friends before he received the fame and all the money. Now, Mr. Beast is worth over $500 million allegedly so far, and of course, he's going to support his friend. Now, I remember a few things about Mr. Beast. One, there was a whole entire big Squid Game controversy that he was pretty much not understanding the point of Squid Games by doing a replica of the thing. In addition to, I most recently heard about their largest streamer competition. None of those streamers I actually watched. I'm more familiar with Kai than any of them. Outside of that, I really don't know him. I just know him as a person who kind of throws money around and helps people. Oh, in the whole entire him giving blind people sight, I think giving water in Africa, something along those lines, which is, I guess, good, but that also could have went to people in Flint, Michigan too. With that being said, that's his friend Kris. That's, I guess she is now. But here's the thing. When Mr. Beast first heard about the controversy that came out last year, and supposedly a lot of people knew about this, he wrote this tweet. Yeah, this is getting absurd. Kris isn't my nightmare. He's my elfin friend. And things are fine. All this transphobia really starting to pee me off. Now, I don't see that as transphobia whenever you're pointing out your friend has an issue. And I understand sometimes we can be blind loyal to the people. So the people that has never done us wrong and done us right, we can obviously ignore a lot of red flags they have. That's a very human thing to do. And it's even more special when it's somebody that came up with you. That was with you before the fame. That's an old friend that had your back. But where things start getting weird, people are going to start questioning how much you knew about your friend. Now, we all have friends that was into some questionable things. I'm not necessarily saying the PD stuff, the cheese pizza stuff, but other things. They could be doing some shady business practices. They could be doing some illicit drugs. They could be doing a number of things that you are not okay with, cheating on a spouse, etc. You normally have some type of idea, so you can't always turn a blind eye 100% of the time. Now, being as rich as they are, because I believe Ava owns a stake in Mr. Beast's business, you would think the more popular they got in a transition, and of course, whenever you transition, you're going to get some backlash, you're going to dig into you at that point, you would try to clean up your past as best as you can. But that never happened. And a lot of these people who get rich, they come into these circles of people that normally just normalizes the bad things they do. I won't say bad, but the question, well, what he did was bad, or she did was bad. So the questionable things. So a lot of people are trying to attack Kai for misgendering, but who cares? At this particular point in time, what's more important? The quote-unquote misgendering or the kids? And the fact people are more concerned about the misgendering are most likely okay with what Ava was doing. Now, you can't say it's a straight person's issue because I found this tweet and it was from Gays Against Groomers, which I like that whole entire title because a lot of the times they say if you're gay or trans, you're secretly a pedophile. I guess I shouldn't have said that word, a pedo, and that you're using that to get closer and all of them to fulfill some sick fantasies. Now, I'll get into a little bit more of that later, but the whole entire tweet they said, "We demand you fire him." Well, excuse me, let me start. "We demanded you fire him." Oh, wow, I cannot read today. "We demanded you fire him, remove him from your video last year when discussing screenshots first were exposed. You should have listened to us. Instead, you defended him and accused us of all being transphobic. Shameful." This is for Gays Against Groomers. Now, they had a link. I'm not sure if it was on this tweet or another one that took you to the screenshots that Ava Kris had. And wow. I was very surprised at what I saw. And that if they obviously had that there, and they had this stuff before they came out transitioning, the screenshots I saw, there's no way a rich person at Mr. Beast wouldn't have somebody in his ears like, hey, you're building this brand as this great donator, philanthropist, do-gooder. You may want to move Ava back. You may want to put Ava Kris to the side. You may want to do something, but instead you want to be a loyal friend and stay by their side. Again, being a loyal friend is one thing, but not when that friend can take down your business. Sometimes you got to separate business from friendship and be like, you know what, you can't be a part of the company, but you go live your life and do your thing. I won't turn you into the police or anything if you want to go down that route. But again, supported him blindly. So after all the support he did and all the call for him to, fire Ava Kris and all this other kind of stuff, he stayed quiet. And that was the main thing that was all over the place on the news. That was probably the second most popular thing on the news in the last week or so, besides for the obviously Miss Massey situation. But let's go into this tweet he put out. "Over the last few days, I've become aware of a serious allegation of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I'm disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation and ensure I have all the facts. That said, I have seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and the association with Mr. Beast. I do not condone or support any inappropriate actions. I will allow independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings." He could have went ahead and put that out a long time ago before it came to this point of everybody demanding him to do that. But instead, he wanted to wait and be that good friend. Now, I guess the question is, when do you stop being loyal? And if you're disloyal to a person, it kind of makes you want to ask, does Ava have something on Mr. Beast? Because like I said before earlier, you cannot keep doing something like this and have your core people around you and nobody knows about it. And I did notice when I was doing my research about this, I forgot the name of the other person of the trio of friends, but you normally see him reading Bible verses, it seems like. I'm not sure how long he's been doing that, but when I was looking on Twitter and even on TikTok, I've seen quite a few pages of him just, reading Bible verses. And the most surprising part about that is not necessarily that he's reading a Christian Bible. I could care less about what religion you have. It's the fact that normally reading a Christian Bible or a Quran or, whatever religious book it is normally seen more positive. The messages in there can help develop a person spiritually and mentally. Compared to a self journey of somebody that just transitioned. And a lot of people overlooked what Ava Kris is doing because she was transitioning instead of paying attention to what they were doing behind the scenes. Now, this is terrible. And it really sucks that Kai got backlash because he spoke up and called him a he. So what? So what? So it's okay for you to call him the P word? and that'll be fine. I mean, you're more upset about the person being misgendered than the actions they actually did. That's the thing that's more disgusting to me. That's really disgusting. And every single person that had that mindset, most likely deserves to be locked up too, and their computers need to be looked into. Nobody's perfect. We can all agree on that. Everybody has their kinks and everything else. We can all agree on that too. Heck, even Kai, he was in the media a few months ago about a woman saying that he paid for her services. But when you start hurting kids, that's where the issue goes into play. And every single person should be speaking up against that. And if you could find a reason to defend a pedo, then you're the problem, not Kai. Anyways, that was just my style on the situation. You guys tell me what you think. I hope you comment and subscribe if you made it this far and still watching. Thank you very much. Have a great